Hi, kiddo. We're not even going to start the car until we get these treats done. You know it. You know it. As my Cookie Monster eats the treats, Daddy's going to explain everything. Right, baby? And there's your treat, sweetheart. All right, as Cookie's lapping it up, first off, you'll notice that it's all chewed up for like a baby bird, which I do a lot, especially for the smaller ones or the ones with dental problems. And as you guys know, unfortunately, last week, Sugar passed away very unexpectedly, very rapidly, and they suspected an onset of Addison's. But unfortunately, I don't think we got there in time. But I don't even know if by getting her there in time, if it would have stopped how severely her symptoms came on and ended up taking her life. But anyway, so it's not 100% genetic. They can't prove it. However, it's a good idea, err on the side of caution, to get her tested for Addison's. Found out a lot today about it. So she had the preliminary work done. If her cortisol levels come back low, that's a telltale sign that we need to get the ACTH stem test done, which is a definite indicator of Addison's, period. Shit, sorry, I'm thinking I'm talking to text. So anyway, where was I? Oh, honey. So anyway, so we're gonna wait for the results from her very full and thorough blood test. And if we need to, if the red flags come up, we will get her back in for that test. The shitty thing about it is, guys, sorry for the language, try not to, is that she could be totally clear now, but it's something that I'm probably going to test her at least yearly on for the rest of her life, at least the blood work to show the indicators, because she could be fine now and it develops later in life. It's something that happens in their younger to middle-aged stages. So, I mean, we'll just see until the doctors say she's out of the woods. Hi, pretty girl, you're so cute. Anyway, so being in there, this poor little girl who's just about 5, I'll have to check her birthday. She's just at 5 or slightly older than 5 years old, right, pretty girl? And upon taking her in today, I did not even know this. Where's all your teeth, girl? She's missing some teeth. She got terrible periodontal disease. I can go on for days about that, about my problems with that. And they say it's always in little dogs. No, little dogs have much finer, smaller teeth than big dogs. They're rotting the big dogs' mouths out the same. It's just they got a lot more mass to go to where they can scrape it off and lose a little bit of their tooth versus having to take the whole darn thing like in the little dogs. It's a simple, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a simple math kind of guy, physics and all that. And it basically just makes sense. You got something that's an eighth of an inch versus something that's a half of an inch. Obviously, the eighth of the inch is going to deteriorate first because it's so much smaller. So we can talk about diet and all that because I believe, I won't try it, but because our food industry has just totally scared the shit out of everybody. Grain-free will kill your dog with heart problems. Well, then explain wolves and coyotes that all they eat is animals, which is nothing but protein and fats. There's no grain or carbohydrates in their meals. Both cost prohibitive right now. Last little bites, baby. And fear of, you know, what has happened with modern dogs in the last several generations here. Let me get that for you. Let's get that cheese up for you, kiddo. There you go, kiddo. There you go. Let's tear that up. Last little bits. Preventing me from wanting to put her on a ketogenic diet, you know, which is actually the best diet you can have. It's not even a diet. It's how we ate 10,000 years ago, both us and animals. You didn't go make some bread. You tracked down anything you could find. You killed it and you ate it, starting with the organs first. That's why wolves in the wild, they eat and all predators, they eat the organs first because they know that's the healthiest meat. Anyway, off my soapbox. So as she finishes, we're going to take her in a couple days for her dental. So prayers for her when we do it. I'll, of course, make a post about it. But as you can see, my little girl, she's doing pretty good. So we'll wait for the results. I'll let everybody know about that, honey. I think you licked it clean other than the cheese stuck to it. You done? You don't want to be. You want more? See, I'm smart. If I'd have gotten you 2, you would have eaten 2. So I'm glad I only got you 1. Because you, little lady, are still one of the few that aren't quite there yet with your body weight. You're still a little chunky, tiny bit chunky. We got a few that have gone over the edge and they're a tiny bit thin, and we got to bump them back up high. And then there's ones like Cookie here who, excuse me, like Cookie here who need to lose a little weight. But today was treats because you did so good. You went shopping with Dad, and then you went to the doctors with Dad, didn't you? I love you, pretty girl.